Right now we're in round number 1, heat number 7, with Sandon Whittaker, Quinn Bruce, and Christopher Bluthardt in the water. No scores on the board, and it looks like this is the opening ride for Sandon Whittaker, and just stabs it on the inside there, vertical, to close out that opening wave. And let's take a look at a couple of waves during the break. Here we go with Christopher Bluthardt.
Christopher just getting a right to start off. We've seen many competitors do that today, just seeing a nice right come through and just want to get wax in their feet, nerves, first round. And here we go, Sandon Whittaker, the Central Coast young man, just getting a nice turn there. Nice bottom turn to off the lip there, and that must have felt good, just to make sure your feet are in the right spot and just feel the flow and the energy of the waves.
Well, 3.67 for Sandon to start off with, a 3.17 for Christopher Bluthardt. Quinn Bruce got a wave out there. Here's Bluthardt, live action, little carve off the top, staying busy through this little flat section. Another little hook, and just not enough engagement through the finish of that turn to deem that complete for Christopher Bluthardt. So he's going to have to go back out there and do a little bit better than that. Open with a 3.17, probably going to get a similar score, if not less, on his second wave. Split of the peaks here. We're going to stay with Sandon Whittaker on the backhand, and just ejects, or I don't know if he slipped or just decided that the timing on that wave wasn't right for him. So let's take a look at Quinn.
Quinn taking off his left. Nice slash out of the top, but closes out really quick as the tide comes in, Kaipo. I think those long wally lefts are far and few between compared to earlier this morning.
Home and just relax after such a big year of so much pressure and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it was good to just relax, but then I had to get ready for this. So yeah, I'm happy to be down here.
Business as usual.
Yeah.
And I like that the young man is putting in work, especially on venues that might be a little bit more of a challenge to him. And right now, putting in some work. This is Sandon Whittaker loading up that closing maneuver that we has expressed being so important. He pulls that complete and kicks out the back loop.
10 minutes for one of these lefts like we're going to see Sandon on. Nice open face, comes around, nice arc. This is a great section right here. Just leaves it to the last minute to crack the lip and finishes off. And those kind of waves didn't really show up for Ethan, but it was just great professionalism to see him just start chipping away once he was like, okay, I've been sitting around now for about 11, 12 minutes. Turn heats around when it's not going their way.
And here we go with Christopher Bluthardt. Nice little snap, getting a little hung up. He's loading up on the inside here, and just another little stab through that inside. And Christopher Bluthardt is complete there, so we're going to wait for that score. We're still on standby for Sandon Whittaker in the red jersey, and Quinn Bruce just up a quick up and out, so tendency to kind of chip away at you with injuries. But let's take another look at this left.
Yeah, great bottom turn to that top turn, and then probably missing. That was a really good finish, but one more turn in there, it would have taken it from, you know, from a
Hawaii. His favorite surfer, ironically, Ace Bucket. So the young man from Kapolei likes the hero from this guy's town. Big air reverse, catches that outside rail, unfortunately, and goes incomplete for Sandon Whittaker, but nice try at it. Saw the ramp, and
a one-hit wonder that way, so he threw it all out there, and he's looking at this little right-hander.
I like it that he's staying busy. You know, it's not a far paddle back out, so he's really, I think, upping his chances of getting good scores by just that repetition, standing up on waves, seeing what's going to transpire, and not really setting an anchor out there. We've seen that rhythm, and let's take a look at this again, Luke.
Yeah, even though he didn't make it, see the trough bounce out and take the nose of his board and put the fins down into the water. Had it been able to project out a little bit further, it would have been out to the flats, but wouldn't have tilted the board over to make him fall then. But still a good call for Sandon. The wave only had one opportunity there, so he went for it.
A skateboard surfer, he shows that he has that pop. In skateboarding, you would call it an ollie, and surfing is just some pop here. But Quinn Bruce up and riding on the backhand and looking a little bit more traditional but powerful, and completes that final maneuver, gets in front of the whitewater. So He's going to look to better his low of a 2.8 that he currently has in his score line. A 4.81 or better will take Blue Quinn Bruce up into the lead. Sandon, Whittaker. Nice little snap to start off. Works his way down the line. Throws the tail for turn number 2 and manages his way through the shorey. So, good surfing.
Up the lead. Quinn Bruce is not far behind him, as we see here. The wave was okay. Had this front wave in front of it. Couple of nice turns, but Cobo, I think he needs to just go out and sit and get his composure, get some priority, and see if he can capitalise on better than a mid-range score.
Let's take a look at Quinn Bruce.
Quinn Bruce, a nice open face here. I really like his rail work. Gets a lot of drive out of his turns, even though only one big turn there, but manages to hold on. Some green open face. I think Quinn Bruce could do some super damage out here. Born and bred New South Welshman, as we call him, and I love this state of New South Wales.
Here we go with Christopher Bluthardt from Hawaii. Young goofy foot. Had some great finishes. Got 3rd place at our Pro Junior this year that we had over at Sunset Beach, and just chipped away at that little right-hander. We'll see what the judges thought of that for Chris.
3rd place with 7 minutes 50. Here we go. Nice bottom turn, slash. Waves just go too flat in the middle on some of the ones from the outside, bouncing through that inside. It's a little bit mixed up on which way he wants to go. For where he went, he did quite well, but that wave's not going to do it.
I would expect Chris to be at home in these conditions. 3.83 for that last ride, so that's putting him kind of in the zone. And here we go with our heat leader. I'm sorry, this guy dropped down to 2nd place, and he needs to get out of 2nd place. Reason being is we saw that last right from Quinn Bruce that we might come back to. He got a 5.83, and here's Quinn on the left looking to back that up and surfing nice and smooth, working his way down the line with some multiple maneuvers. Nice flow, and that wave just really opened up with a lot of opportunity for Quinn. So the plot thickens, and Quinn Bruce could be increasing his lead with that last left. We'll see what the judges think of that with just 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, Luke.
And here we go again on this one. Really, really nice top turn. Some good open face on this left-hander that allowed him to just settle down and get some good turns done. And not too over the top, but just realised that he had to take advantage of what this wave had to offer, and ends up way down the beach on another good score. Not go unridden.
Yeah, we're in a great place now. We got great broadcast, 2 waves, priority system, jet ski assist when it's appropriate. So good time to be a professional surfer, good time to be a Pro Junior. Chris Bluthart's going to have to get busy on that. A little bit slow off the rail there, and this wave is just dissipating, and that's not going to be the 6.33 that Bluthardt needs. So he looks like he's going to end up in round number 2. Question is, can Sandon Whittaker find a wave?
What's going to go down here? And we've got Quinn on a great one.
Oh boy, good looking wave for Quinn Bruce off the top there. Little whitewater climb. Patient here, hooks another turn on the backhand. Again, more mature, patient surfing. Goes for the closer. Unfortunately, does not pull it off, but no harm, no foul, unless this man can find a wave and get to his feet with the countdown happening here. 5, 4. We can hear the beach announcers. And I think that was a little late, and it's not going to factor in. So, end of the heat number 7, Luke. And it looks like Quinn Bruce is moving on to round number 3. We'll see Sandon Whittaker and Christopher Bluthardt battling out in round number 2.
Yeah, that was a great heat for Quinn. That last wave probably being irrelevant, but managing to take it and get himself to shore with a win.
Oh, there's our winner, and he's going to be able to have a little bit of time off because he's not going to be surfing again until round number 3.